Okay. Well, this is indeed a shameless promotion, but I feel like I should warn you now. This will probably be one of the more boring videos you'll find out there. I'm not sure how many people watch LPs for a grand strategy game, let alone something like Europa Universalis. But I feel like I need to show this game off because I love grand strategy games, but most of them are pretty intimidating, actually. And Europa Universalis is no exception. They take a lot to learn. There's lots of little things you have to watch, etc. It's more than just grouping up all your tanks and going to attack something, right? There's a lot more to it than that. So, if looking around the map, looking at little dudes move around, kind of like a big game of Risk or something like that, seems pretty boring to you, and me pointing out stuff, go ahead and watch something else right now. I'll give you a minute. Okay, those of you that are still here, maybe you're interested in grand strategy. Maybe you want to get into Europa Universalis. It looks cool, but you don't know what the hell to do. I bought this on a whim because I bought 3 and I got intimidated by it. So why should I buy 4? Well, I was damn determined to get to learn this, and it took a while, but I've got to figure it out. This seems like one of the more approachable Paradox games out there, at least Paradox Grand Strategy games, and they've made a ton, and they're all basically off the same engine. I don't know if it's the same engine for all of them, but they're basically the same premise. There's stuff like Crusader Kings, Son Goku, Victoria, Hearts of Iron, and of course Europa Universalis. Now, what you do in this game? Let's go ahead and hit single player here. I'm gonna kind of give you like a quick run through on how things work and kind of get people acquainted with this. If you ever think of playing this, and I'd like to play this with somebody sometime, but it'd be something that would require a long time to play. Had to play in multiple sessions, etc. But hey, maybe it looks cool. Maybe you check it out. Yeah. Screw the terrain map first of all. There we go. Um, but yeah, give it a try. I'll try to show you what I can. Yeah, in the easiest way that I can think of, anyway. Um, so what we have here, let's zoom out a bunch. It's really slow. Um, so here we have the world. Yes, the world. Can you say that with me? The world. The world as of 1444 AD. Now this game you can pick any time you want, even up to a certain date from 1440 or from November 11th, 1444 to January 1st or 2nd, 1821. Let's find out. Just a second, it takes a little bit to load. I gotta sneeze. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Wow, a lot happened in a few hundred years, didn't it? Look, there's Russia up here. The Ming are now the king. There's no Manchus. Um, Austria's fucking huge. Ottomans are all over the damn place. Um, and wait, what's this over here? Look, it's America. Yeah. And there's Mexico. Well, these parts of it. There's Mexico. It's Spain or Mexico occupied by Spain. Boy, Mexico sure did get far, didn't they? And most of the Indian tribes are gone. So let's go back to the beginning. Well, let's pick this. This will be easier. This is the start date. Yeah, or the very first start date. Now, light gray areas are areas that are uninhabited except by natives and stuff like that, and you can colonize them. Dark gray, can't do anything with them. Wasteland. Whether they be deserts, Amazon, fucking Arctic areas, whatever. Now, all these beautifully colored ones here, those are all different nations. Now, some nations only consist of one province. Others, well, many. Like England. England's got quite a few. Look, it's Doiby. Um, you got Ireland over here, and Scotland here, but no, there's a bunch of colors over here. This is before Great Britain became unified. Like these red ones are England, they're fine, but then you have these different colored ones. These are all Irish states, and this Scotland up here. Scotland's still kind of pissy about England, and well, probably rightfully so. This is also near the end of the Hundred Years' War, so England still has some territory over here by France, and they're about to get their asses kicked out. Now, you can choose whether to fight that off or not. That's up to you. If you can pull it off, great. You're sitting pretty. I can't do it, at least not yet. Yeah. There, like, if you can think of any country in history, chances are you could probably pick it. You just gotta find it. Uh, if you don't know what the hell to do, random nation. Bam! It wants us to be fucking Vanad. What the hell is Vanad? It wants me to be this little tiny province surrounded by this big fucking province down at the bottom of India. Let's just zoom this out a little bit. Look at all these big colored ones. You can't even see me anymore. Uh, but yeah, there's a lot of armchair general stuff here to do, or armchair world ruler. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, you can pick any date you want, or you can choose one of these scenarios up here, and you can still pick anything you want, but it'll give you suggestions down here as to like, hey, this is an interesting nation to play during this time. Like, look, there's tons of them here at the beginning of the game. Let's choose something like, oh, I don't know, the fall of Byzantium. That's when the Turks were like, we're gonna take Constantinople, dude, and we're gonna join the wait, what is this? The Black Sea. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm done. We're gonna join the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. Well, the Aegean is right there, but the Mediterranean. Just get with it. And yeah, so yeah, the Turks are a pretty interesting choice here. And there's also England and France because they're still mixing it up with the Hundred Years' War, or at least finishing up. Actually, looks like England got away with a couple more places. I don't know if the war is still going or not. Let's see. I know they're still fighting. But that's another thing. You click on a nation. Let's click on the Turks again, just because. You can see what they're doing. It says they're at war with Albania. That's the way they start off. And they have a truce with, well, a bunch of fucking countries. Now, I will say that some knowledge of geography is a really good idea, especially historical geography. Um, yeah, because you're going to hear all these names, you're going to be like, where the fuck is that? Now, just based on the name alone, sometimes you can kind of figure out, well, it's probably near Germany, it's probably near Italy, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, some of them are a little more rough. Speaking of rough, there's my dog. But enough of the jibber jabber. You kind of get the idea. We got different monarch powers here: administrative, diplomatic, military. This is how you get extra points from your ruler. Then you can invest in technologies to make yourself bigger, better, faster, stronger. Ideas. You can spend different monarch points on them to get more shit or get better shit. When you click on a country, it gives you kind of a difficulty gauge. This one's bullshit for the Turks. It's way easier than that. I've never won the game, but I think I've probably done best as the Turks. My problem is I always get fucking greedy and overstep my bounds, get a coalition formed against me, and then everybody decides to knock down my front door and my back door and my side door and take my dog and my truck and stuff. Sounds like I'm writing a country song. Anyway, so yeah, enough jibber jabber. I'm sorry. Let's pick a nation. I'm most familiar with the Ottoman start, and it's really a good way to kind of show off all the mechanics of the game. They say if you're a beginner, pick either the Turks, Castile, which is the better part of Spain before it became Spain, Before it became Spain, there was Castile, Aragon, and was Navarra part of Spain? I don't know, probably. And then this little Muslim dudes over here. This is like what's left of um, Moorish Spain. In history, the Moors, which are a bunch of Muslim nice people, not really, uh, decided to go and just kind of just rampage across North Africa, and they came up to Spain and they conquered it, and it's like, hey, like we're a Muslim nation now, blah, blah, blah. But then some dudes came along, and then there was this thing called the Reconquista, and they kicked the Moors out, except for Granada. Granada's like the last stand for them, and they get kicked out. They don't last long. They won't be back for the sequel. Um, and yeah, I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. I am a huge nerd when it comes to this kind of stuff. And that's also what drew me to Europa Universalis. If you like historical geography, reading about, old wars and stuff like that, this would be a treat. But it's a lot to learn. It can be kind of boring. Fuck it. Let's pick a nation. It says these three are the easiest: France, Castile, Ottomans. There's other ones here. You got Sweden, England. Venice is fun. Poland is interesting. We're going to go with Turks. They're probably the easiest to learn because they're in a pretty safe position. Like, even though they suggest it, European nations, I would stay the fuck away from Europe when you're first playing. And look at all these different colors. This is a fucking mess. Everybody's allied with everybody. There's a Holy Roman Empire to deal with. There's a fucking papal state that's like, oh no, you can't do that shit. Blah, 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 blah. And yeah, it's a fucking mess over here. Let them deal with their own shit. You come over here, you pick on these smaller nations, and you rule the world. Does that sound fun? Fine. Pro tip: be the Ottomans first. They're Muslim fun guys, and besides, you get to relive an important part of history. And they have an excellent ruler that's like super young, so he'll last you quite a while. Let's roll. I am such a fucking nerd. Has to love a bunch of shit. Now, when the game loads up, it starts off paused. You can increase the speed or decrease the speed of how time goes by. There's a lot you can do before you unpause the game, and you can pause anytime. I don't know how this works in multiplayer. I'd like to find out. I'd like to get somebody to play this with, but I think there's only like, off the top of my head, maybe one person that might give us a try, and even then, let's see. Oh, there is all kinds of fucking things here. Okay, so check your messages. You can left click to find out, or you can just hover over to find out what the hell's going on. We're at war with Albania. Left click. It shows you your war tally thing, who's against who, blah, 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 blah. Okay, close that. Fine, we know what we're doing. Okay, revolts. This kind of gives you an idea of percentage chance of what provinces there might be some rebels that pop up, and you have to squash them like the dogs that they are, or something. Nix that. Yes, religion plays a big part in this, and guess what? People are unhappy if you try and shove things down their throat. But if you manage to shove things down their throat, then all of a sudden they become very obedient. It's much like, religion in real life. Yeah. Brainwash them enough and they'll do whatever you say. Nah. Anyway. So we're Sunni Muslims. It's not enough to just have Muslims. There's Sunni Muslims, there's Shia, there's, let's see, Ibadi. I thought there was another one. Isn't there like Sufi or something? I've heard of Sufi. I thought it was Sufi and not Ibadi. Whatever. Anyway, and we don't like them Christian fellers. We don't like Catholics, Orthodox, Coptics, Buddhists, Confucians, Shinto, Hindu, Animist, Shamanist, Totemist. There is no Jew in this, surprisingly, or Judaism, I should say. There's no Judaism in this. It's kind of interesting. There was in Crusader Kings 2, I think. I don't actually have it, but I want to say that I heard something about that being there. Anyway, different religions have different mechanics. Islam goes with piety. If you have higher piety, you get higher missionary strength so that they can convert things better and faster. Higher morale, fort defense. But if you lose piety, you get more money, you get more manpower, and your technology's cheap. Um, for a while with Islam, go with high piety, and then after almost everything's converted, lose your piety and just get the good shit. So this is how many months it'll take to convert shit. Let's just go ahead and pick something. Epirus, fine. Okay, this kind of shows you, gives you an idea of how the numbers break down. It's easy enough to figure out. Okay, enough of that. Close that. Advisors. Here's where you can. Okay, first of all, here's a money flow. All right, we're in the green by 1.8 ducats a month. Okay, fine. We can buy an advisor. This is how much they cost to buy up front, and then this is how much you pay them monthly. And wow, missionary strength plus 2%? Really? Holy crap. I mean, 2% sounds like shit. Trust me, it's really good. Like, oh my god, good. get it? Because it's missionary strength. Oh my god. Anyway, let's buy this dude. That's going to be super helpful. I'm not going to be playing this for long. I'm not going to be saving, so. Okay, that's how much monarch power we're getting a month. 8 administrative, 7 diplomatic, 11 military. You use them to upgrade your technologies, or you can do things like use harsh treatment to put down revolts, annex territories, make cores, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so enough of that. These are all the truces we had. Historically, this starts after the Battle of Varna, where like a bunch of Crusader nations got together, and they were going to try and stomp a mud hole in the Turks, and well, it didn't work. And not only that, Poland's king died, so everybody's like, "Oh shit, this is bad," and so they all left, and it wasn't great for them. Disputed succession. This is where I don't really get into this, but this is basically nations that have a poor claim on their own throne, and if you're in a union with them, you can try and claim them and absorb them into your own empire. Free military leader. Let's find our military. Okay, so dudes that are in green, that's us. Or if you just find your flag, it's easy enough. Some flags are kind of hard to distinguish from others because a lot of designs, some of the designs kind of look the same. Turks are easy to find. Red shield, yellow crescent. Fine. Biggies dudes. Let's get a leader. Click on this thing. Hire a leader, or you can use your own, like the leader of your nation, make him a general. Usually they're really good, but if they die, that's bad news. Especially if you don't have an heir that's ready. Avoid this unless you're absolutely desperate, or you have a shit leader, or a shit current leader, and your heir is like really good. It's a decent way to get rid of them. So yeah, let's buy us a general. It costs us 50 power to buy a military power to buy a general. Buy him, and his upkeep's free. Wow, this is actually a really good one. At least for starting off. Bam. Got I guess I should explain the numbers. This here is their fire ability. There's like different phases of combat. There's normal combat, fire phase, storm phase. Yeah. That's fire, that's storm. Morale, oh no, that's maneuver. I thought that was morale. Holy crap, I'm dumb. Interesting. Okay, so troops move faster if they have a higher maneuver. For some reason, I thought this was morale. Morale is super important. And this is siege ability. If you don't need this, but the more points you have in it, the quicker you can take provinces. Handy. Okay, that guy's ready to go. Okay. Decisions and missions. Now, these ones down here require special things to be active. And once they're all active, you can enable them if you so choose. Now, some of them are all good. Some of them are a mixed bag. Let's see. Ottomans get, if we adopt the title of Khalifa, so our dude, until he dies, we get yearly prestige plus 0.5, and we gain some piety. Fine. That's a simple one to take. Denouncement of sect practices. If I take this, less revolt chance. Good. Take it. This one, We lose piety, but we get more money. Yeah, I'll take that. Now, there's way more complex ones like Unify Islam. Look at all those countries you fucking need. And it's like, they're not even all like in this area. Like, oh, you just take them all one by one. That's fine. They're all spread out. Like, some of them are over here. Something's over here, I think. Wait, what was it? Samarkand. Where's Samarkand? Damn it. Where is Samarkand? Samarkand's like an old Mongolian city, isn't it? Uh, fuck. Um, I can't see. It might be further east. I want to say it's in Mongolian hands. Like there's tons of like Mongolian hordes, Uzbek, Chagatai, etc. Old remnants of the old Mongolian Empire. But there's still a nation that's called Mongolia, but it like gets quickly eaten up, so it just leaves the other horde nations. Those are interesting to play. Yeah. And then there's like one all the way over here. Sifa or Ifni? I think it's Ifni. Ifni, yeah, all the way over here. And by the time you get over there, Portugal will be over there, and that makes things really messy. So Unify Islam is pretty rough. The bonuses are interesting. Stability is cheaper. Missionary strength is way better. Yeah, pretty nice. And there's other things you can look up to. Then there's these smaller missions. It's like, oh, go have religious unity. Get somebody to like you. This one, this one's exclusive to the Ottomans. Own Constantinople. Yeah, that's this place right. Yeah. This takes place like 9 years before the Battle of or the Siege of Constantinople, which is a huge turning point in history. Kitties. Okay, so now we've learned all that. A couple of things to point out. These are your manpower reserves. You need reinforcements to fill them up, or to fill up your armies if they take, losses and stuff. Restores so much per month. You definitely don't want to go on campaign when you're really low on manpower because it'll take forever to reinforce. So yeah, stability. Stay away from negative stability. Nothing but good stuff to gain from positive stability. You can buy it with administrative power, or you can just wait for good events. But there's also bad events that take away stability. So, prestige, you mostly get this from battles, waging wars and stuff like that. But you can also get it from special events. Again, nothing but good stuff can come from it. And if you have low prestige, there's a chance that somebody might try to absorb your empire or your throne, especially if you have a weak heir. So keep that shit up. Legitimacy is basically how legit your kingdom is and your ruler is. Again, good stuff. Make sure you get it. You usually use it on events or doing stuff like diplomatically annexing nations, etc. Power projection, good stuff from it. You can get free leaders and some extra monarch points. Best way to get it is to mark rivals and just kind of wait it out. Oh boy, there's so much to do with this. Maybe this was a bad idea to do this video. There is a lot to talk about. Diplomacy, you can find the basic stuff, what people think of you, blah, blah, blah. Here's where you can set rivals. You can pick some. Oh, wait, we can't because we're at war, but yeah. Currently, the Ottomans aren't terribly fond of Venice or the Mamluks. Mamluks are Egyptian dudes that have control of the Holy Land right now. Yeah. And Venice are these fine colored fellows over here. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Economy. Oh, you can also find other diplomatic things by clicking on other nations. You can find out about them, yada yada. Economy is kind of shows your ledger here. You can take loans. Be sure you repay them because interest is a bitch. Let's see. Expenses. You can turn down the maintenance for your army and stuff like that. This is not a good idea. You won't lose troops, but you'll lose morale, which means they'll lose battles very easily because it's not so much how many troops you lose in a battle, It's how much morale you lose. If you're reduced to 0 morale, your dudes will take off. So it's morale is very important. Let's raise war. You know, I've never actually raised war taxes. Land maintenance modifier. You know, I should try and do that sometime. That might be helpful. That way, I reduce our maintenance costs without actually hurting the army itself. Fun. Trade is a mess. I won't get into that. If somebody's interested enough in this game, I'll explain it to them. It took me forever to figure out how trade actually works in this. Basically, I mean, just, well, hang on. Look at this mess. Like all these arrows and shit, and all these countries that have trade power all over the damn place. What a fucking mess. So, yeah, let's forget that one for now. Technology, once you get enough points, you can buy, higher technologies to get better troops, better ships, more trade power, more trade range, colonial range, more governments, just all kinds of different shit. So be careful about how many points you blow on other things other than technology. Now, you have these things over here that have a percentage. If you get a plus or a minus percentage and it's green, it means it's going to be cheaper for you to get your technology because your neighbors have better shit. Now, if it's plus and it's red, that means, wait, is it ahead or red? Whatever. It means you're ahead of everybody else. It means you're doing really well, but slow the fuck down. Use some points on other shit so you don't waste points on too expensive technologies. Westernize is hell. You get next to Western nations. If you're close enough to Western nations, you can Westernize and make all your shit cost the same amount of technology points as theirs. Because if you're not Western, depending on what culture group you are and whatever, your technology will cost more to research. So even the Ottomans have to pay 25% more, which sucks. But at least it's not like the Chinese have to pay 60% more. That's fucking bogus. Ideas, once you unlock them, you can just look at this mess. You pick a group, and you start putting points into it, your monarch points into it, and you can buy shit like more diplomats, better diplomatic relations, etc., etc. There's a lot to look into. Missions we already did. This here, we can check on our... war exhaustion is a bad thing. It just basically makes life suck in general for just everything, so keep that low if possible. Stability does nothing but help. We already went over that. Possible rebels and breakouts over here. Overextension, it's to deal with that, you build cores on any province you conquer, pretty much. Religion, we already went over that. Military, it's just kind of your ledger. Let's see, what was this? Oh, regiment cost. Okay, that's how much it costs to make your troops. I don't think it has an upkeep thing. I don't know. How many we got of each? Blah, 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 blah. And subjects, if you have vassals or anything like that, you can check them out there. Okay. So, now that I jabbered forever, let's go conquer Albania, shall we? Let's split this force in half because these guys are going to try and run for something else. But these dudes up here, these dudes over here, we finally unpause and we wait. Let's crank up the speed a little bit. They've got nowhere to run, so they're stuck there. Now, we just got an alliance offer from the Crimeans, which are another horde nation. These fellows right up here. I normally say no to this one, but for now I'm just going to say yes. They'll probably drag us into a war or something like that. So choose your allies carefully. If you decline a call to arms, they usually stop being your ally and you lose prestige and stuff like that. So choose them wisely. If you think they're going to keep dragging you into stupid wars, don't accept. But for this case, we'll just accept. It's fine. Okay, so the dudes are running around. I got the speed turned up. Now we can watch the fight. They're on pretty good terrain. Like if you look at the terrain mode, kind of hover over it. Depending on what kind of terrain is there, usually defenders will have a good bonus and attackers will have a huge negative. Now, this is decently level land, so it shouldn't be too much of a difference here, but since they are defenders and we had to cross a river, yeah, they get a bonus. Oh, you can check out other things on here. We got terrain minus. Okay, we caught him in a forest, it seems. Is that the biggest one? No, the biggest one is plains. Okay, so they decided to wait us out in the woods. That's fine. Basic thing. Here's all your horsies. Here's all your dudes. Depending on what culture group you are, you can only have so many cavalry for how many infantry you have. Horde nations can have as many horses as they want. Western tech groups have to be at least 50-50. The infantry have to outnumber the cavalry, otherwise cavalry will suffer a minus, and that's no good. So just wait this out. You're just kind of at the mercy of the random number generator. Generator. Looks like they were using their king as their general. Royal marriage offer. This is how you can diplomatically annex people, and plus it gives you a chance to produce an heir, or at least more of a chance. So, if you're already allied with somebody, go ahead and do it. Might as well. Can't really hurt. Okay, so now you just wait. That's pretty much all I can say. Let's see. Auto saving. Let's get these dudes over here. Get these boats. So when the time comes to finally take Constantinople, we'll just be blockading their ports, making sure dudes can't pass through the strait. Yada yada yada. Good times. Okay, let's go over here to Albania. Let's fucking blockade their shit. Now, if you blockade a coastal province, you'll take away some of their defense, and it makes war score tick up, etc. We can right-click on this, and we can start demanding stuff. Our war score is 24%, so we can buy stuff that equals up to that. We can make them concede defeat. We can, okay, not that one. We can make them force them to give us military access. We can pop in some money if we want. But yeah, no. We're in this to win it. Although, I could just go ahead and... You know what? I'll go ahead and... I'll go ahead and vassalize these guys. Now, vassalization usually takes a lot less than actually annexing, usually. They're already beat. They're like, oh shit, please don't hurt us anymore. We'll make them an Ottoman vassal. A vassal. Just so we can get this shit over with. Alright. Albania accepted our generous offer. They're our vassal now. We can reconquest. Okay, so whenever you go to war with somebody, you need a casus belli. Otherwise, you take a stability hit if you declare war on somebody. Now, it doesn't have to be a good one. It could be a trade conflict. It could be like, we filed a claim. This dude has lands that we have, and yeah. So, they want us to actually take this over, but we will all in good time. We'll just diplomatically annex them. You probably won't see that on camera, but yeah. Oh, it wants us to do rivals. Rivals, sure. The Mamluks, fuck them. Venice, fuck them. Who else? Aragon, fuck them. Yeah. Bunch of losers. Now then, that's taken care of. So let's go ahead and move this dude over here. Or these dudes over there. Down here. Move the other half down there. Wait, whoops. Hang on. Move them there. Move them here. Sorry, I'm a little tired. See, I know what these guys are about to get into. Now, before you pick a fight with somebody, check and see who their allies are. And who they might be connected to, etc. Okay, these guys have a vassal, Athens. Athens is down here. Athens will try to fight us with their own troops, their own ships. They'll provide money to them, etc., etc. And they're actually allied with Serbia, which is right here. So, if we were to pick a fight with Constantinople, which is one of our missions right now, we'll go ahead and take that, by the way. Now we have a casus belli against Byzantium. Right. Byzantium being Constantinople, Achaea, Morea, etc. Let's get ready to start a fight. Okay, do that. No, don't dock. We're gonna need to fight these people here in a second. Okay. We have our casus belli. We have troops in place. Serbia will have to wait a little bit. Once I get this place started to be besieged, we'll deal with Serbia. Alright, so we go to diplomacy. There's all kinds of shit you can do here. If you're highlighting something, if it has a green plus to it, or a check mark, whatever, that means you can do it, or at least succeed in it. Yeah. In this case, let's declare war. We can call in Crimea. They probably won't come, but it's a chance to show off something. Another reason why allies are bad sometimes. Let's go ahead and make sure you pick your proper casus belli, otherwise you'll lose stability. I'll say over here what you're supposed to do. Okay, let's take that. Okay, here's the dishonored call. I'm sure it's going to come. Oh, they're actually helping this time. Okay. Okay, now, their ships are hiding. They won't come out to play, so we're blockading them. If we occupy the province long enough, their ships will come out, and we'll fucking marauder them. Okay, let's move these dudes here. Actually, one of you move there. Stay put for just a sec. Okay, you dudes move down there. You dudes down here. Cross the strait. If a thing's being blockaded by ships that aren't your own, you can't cross these little red lines here. That's a strait. That means they can walk across, but yeah. Oh, that's Serbia. Man, fuck them. Okay, we wait. Alright. Now, the two-pronged attack. They've got nowhere to go. They cannot possibly escape. These dudes are fucking done. Oh, these guys are fighting down here. We got some Turks versus the Athenians. And yeah, we won. Cool. Alright, now let's take this. Execute the siege properly. You click that to detach enough units to do a siege. You need like one stack of troops. Well, one regiment of troops for every level of a fort, roughly. And each group or each regiment is equal to about 1,000. So yeah. Okay, we crushed the shit out of the defenders there. Let's combine them. Alright. Detach enough for a siege. And let's start eliminating the Serbian armies. Okay. Get them to move up there. Okay, move up there. We've caught them. Now it's just a matter of eliminating them. Oh, they don't stand a chance. They're behind the times. They're not great. Okay. So now we have the Serbian dogs on the run. Let's go over to Raska. Actually, let's go to Serbia. It's the capital. Serbia is the capital of Serbia. Who knew? Now, we got diplomats that are just sitting here doing nothing. Let's do some shit like let's do a claim. Let's go to covert actions, fabricate a claim on Wallachia, Altenia, which is right here. Now, once they're done, it'll tell us we have a casus belli against them. That means we can attack them without stability loss. Yada yada yada. And while we're at it, let's make some friends. Let's, who wants to be a friend? Looking at you guys are kind of friendly. No relations. Yes. Improve relations. Alright. Now we're going to try and make nice with them. We can choose to ally them later or eventually vassalize if we have a royal marriage. Oh shit, my Albanian friends are picking fights with the Serbians. Sick. Oh, we've got these dogs on the run. Ain't nothing they can do. They're toast. Okay. Select army. Detach enough for a siege. Move these guys down here. Oh, you better run, you chicken shits. They're running all over the damn place. And we caught them. Okay, enough for a siege. It's not going to be enough to siege this place, but whatever. We'll bring some troops from down there. Alright, put them on Zeta. And that is what we call carpet sieging. If a place is being besieged, it cannot produce troops, and it has its taxes and stuff severely cut. This is carpet sieging, where you cover every territory or every province with just enough people to keep it besieged. And we have everything covered. They have no way of fighting back now. We are blockading their port. Excellent. Now let's get rid of this. Let's speed up time a little bit. Up to the max. This shouldn't take long. Close that. Serbia is falling fast. Now, usually inland provinces will fall faster because they don't have to worry about being blockaded. And, yeah. Constantinople has a really nice fort, so it's taking a while, even with naval support. We're getting there. It must be right. Oh, sometimes little things like this will pop up. They give you choices on bonuses. It got some flavor text here. So you lose 50 administrative power. Man, this one sucks both ways. I'll just lose the administrative power. Okay, Serbia might be beat enough. Now, when you right-click on this, it brings you to the diplomacy screen. If you do it like this, you're negotiating with their entire alliance. Don't do it that way if you can. Find individual people that can be reasoned with or bargained with separately. Let's try Serbia. Well, first of all, I need a diplomat, so stop making friends. Come back home. Alright. Siege of Morea is over. Okay, so this means we can leave it now, and nothing will happen there. Except rebels might pop up, but they won't be under control of the enemy, so that's fine. Just something we can deal with later. Now. Oh, we already did that. Okay, now let's sue for peace separately for Serbia. Make sure it says this. We negotiate on behalf of our entire alliance, and they are merely negotiating for themselves. Now, if you don't pick anything, it's a white peace. That means, nothing changes hand. Everybody just decides to just, fuck off and go home. Okay, I haven't done enough damage to them to get anything from them. So, fuck that. We wait a little bit. Let's get some of these territories. Siege of Raska is over. Kosovo. That might be enough now. Let's try them again. Get as much as you can out of everybody. Okay. We're up to war score 51% already. Okay, we need a little bit more. Yeah, we need a little bit more. Siege of Zeta is over. Okay, there you have 67%. That's more than enough to make them a vassal. Or we can just start just taking their shit individually. Don't do that if you can help it, because it costs a lot to get shit cored. Have them become a vassal and let them core themselves, so you don't have to spend anything. And they'll still send you money, and still send you troops. So, yeah. You can always annex them later, if you're nice to them. Montenegro? I can't do that. Okay, so let's squeeze a little bit of money out of them. Oh, that's too much. Okay, if it's got a green check mark, they'll accept it. If it's red X, they will not accept it. So we're going to vassalize them, and we'll get $36 and kick them out of the war. Okay, this is another bad thing. Jeez. Gain 25 piety. I'll just take that. Okay, so now these dudes are our vassals. They serve us. Now they're in the war against Byzantium, even though it doesn't matter because these guys are doomed. We have Conquest Cassius Belli against Wallachia now. All right. You know what? Just for fun. Just for fun. Whoops. Celestria. Tarnavo. You guys get over here. Come on, move it, move it, move it. And Essos is their new rival. Fantastic. You guys already did that. Okay. Punch these guys up. Punch these guys up. Okay. These guys are good to go. Now, you shouldn't fight a bunch of wars at once, but, yeah, they're allied with Bosnia. So these guys will start some shit. If I start some shit with Wallachia, we can deal with it. Now, again, you don't want to fight too many wars because people are just going to start hating you. They'll form a coalition. But we're just showing off stuff, so what the hell. Okay, let's take Oltania. We're not going to call anybody in. Alright. Now, everybody attack that province. Okay, we got the siege of Achaea. Alright. Let's go over here to Raska. Serbia's on the move. See, Georgia's in a coalition. Hungary's in a coalition. Siege of Athens is over. Ragusa entered the military coalition. Over here to Raska. These dudes are fighting out. Okay, they're dead. Super dead. Let's carpet siege Wallachia. You definitely don't want to do things this fast. Okay, Constantinople's done for. Everybody get over here. Negotiate peace. Okay, we're taking the whole pot this time. Full annexation. Now, when it's full annexation, you take all the territories that they own. If they had any vassals, they become your vassals. So we get Achaea, Morea, and Constantinople as our own territories, and Athens becomes a vassal for us. Sick. Yeah. You get 5 prestige. We're Trebizond joined the coalition. Austria's bad news. This is why you don't want to do things too fast. You used to be able to do them a lot faster a couple versions ago, but they've really made aggressive expansion more of a thing now, and people just jump all over the chance to get fucking shit. Let's see. Okay, now we have a new decision we can make. If we own all of the fucking, well, a bunch of certain provinces, we can make Constantinople the capital, which gives us 1 stability, get a core on Constantinople, changes culture to Turkish, which is good, changes religion to Sunni, which is good in this case. We get more base tax, more manpower. Yeah. Bam. Constantinople is now our capital. And now it's time to go kick the shit out of dudes. Jeez, that was running by fast. We just got done converting people. Send them to Morea. Why not? Okay, we're in negative money, but that's because our troops are trying to recover. It's fine. Over here. Okay, get over here. Let's finish these dudes off once and for all. Yep, these dudes are dead. Okay, get over here. You over here. Okay, these guys need a little more help. If you see the little red lines there, oh well, they're gone now, but if you see the little red lines, they don't have enough people to do it. So, let's send them a little more help. Oh, and now rebels have shown up in a dern. A dern. So wait for them to finish their shit. They'll probably capture the province. It's fine. Genoa entered the coalition. If you have a bunch of people in a coalition against you, especially bigger nations, just cool your heels. Let your reserve. Why do I have a stability hit? I thought I picked a Cassius Belli. I probably. Sometimes it's weird about how you click on the Cassius Belli. So just watch what you do. Make sure if it doesn't say that you. If it says you'll get a stability hit, make sure you pick your Casus Belli properly. But we don't care about this game, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, get down here to Sofia, get ready to fight these dudes. Alright, just a little bit more for these guys. Wallachia gains his claim on Tarnovo, whatever. We won the siege of Bosnia. We have an heir, and he's a pretty good one, too, it looks like. Peace offer from Bosnia. Your peace offer sucks. I got a better one. Bosnia, come here. I'm going to sue for peace. Become my vassal. Oh. They don't have quite enough yet. Let's take one more province. Take these dudes. Macedonia. Let's fight us some rebels. Donji Cross, another revolt. Jesus Christ. This is what... You don't want bad stability. It's bad news. Wait, where is Donji Stirred? I have no idea where that is. Did it already die out? Well, whatever. Okay, you dudes are dead. Alright, Bosnia, first of all. You guys... Now, watch how many diplomatic relations you have. If you have more than whatever it says... I can't point to it really, but you can probably see where it says there, 4 out of 4. If you have more diplomatic relations than that, which is stuff like royal marriages, alliances, vassals, etc., those each count as 1. If you have multiple things with the same nation, it all counts as 1, so don't worry. It's not like having an alliance and having a royal marriage costs 2 or whatever. It's just 1. But yeah, the more relations you have, the more it takes away from your monthly diplomatic power, so try to watch that if possible. So this will put us over, but again, we're just showing off shit. Send demand. Okay, they've been dealt with separately. Urbino, Siena, more people join this shit. Now for you guys. Wallachia. I'm just going to full annex them. I'm not taking the time to core. Why can't I do that? Oh, I have no diplomatic power. Huh. What? Oh, no, that's the wrong thing. Why can I do that? Knights enter the coalition. Nah. Why can't I do that? Oh, well, whatever. Let's let our thing build up. Point new, diplomatic power. More diplomatic power. Tuscany. Oh, geez, everybody hates me. Oh, geez. Everything's coming apart. Yeah, you gotta be a little more careful about what you do here. Again, I've been just fucking around. Yeah. Okay, so Serbia's onto us. Oh no, Serbia's ours now. Yeah. Oh, jeez. More fucking Orthodox zealots. This is a fucking mess. Why can't I... oh, well, whatever. Send demand. Now it's our turf. And more people for the coalition. Just keep hating. Haters gonna hate. But no, you don't want everybody to hate you, even if you're a warmongering asshole. You don't want people to hate you. It's bad news. Okay. I think that's a decent, like, sort of intro to this game. It's a lot of fun if you figure out what the hell you're doing. There is a lot to learn. I know it looks intimidating, and let's be fair, it is intimidating. But if you figure it out, you have quite a rich experience that will give you hundreds, probably even thousands of hours of gameplay. Taking control of oh shit. They actually took one of our provinces. I mean, we'll get it back, no problem, but still. Okay, we murdered the shit out of them. And these dudes are gonna super die. Yep. Another revolt, for fuck's sake. What are you guys doing over here? Oh well, that's a wrap for this. Anybody that knows me well enough to actually, talk with me, let me know, and if you're interested in this game, I'll try and help you out with it. I think it's like $40 on Steam, but you can usually wait for a deal or something like that, or somebody's trading shit on the boards. Yeah. If you can get a hold of this game, it's a lot of fun. It just takes a while to learn, but I'd be more than happy to help people out that want to learn how to play it, because I'd like to play it with somebody. Anyway, that's a wrap. Thank you folks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.